A man poured a jellyfish into his bathtub. A box jellyfish, one of the most venomous creatures on Earth. A sting from it can kill a person in minutes. The jellyfish had already climbed up his arm, and the sudden searing pain was enough to make him gasp for air. He struggled involuntarily as more tentacles wrapped around his arm. The agony was unbearable. He gripped the shower curtain beside him with all his strength as the toxin spread rapidly through his body. He writhed in pain until he finally tore the curtain down. With nothing left to hold on to, the man slowly lost consciousness. Yes, this man was committing suicide, but it was all part of his plan. He once had a happy life, but on his way home one day, he glanced at his phone for just a moment and caused a devastating car accident. 6 passengers on the bus and his fiancée all died. He was the only survivor. Although the court found him not guilty, he could never forgive himself. Every day was consumed by guilt. The pain became too much to bear, so he decided to end his life, but he wanted to donate his organs to 7 people in need. The names on the list in front of him were all people who needed help. He picked up the phone and called. On the other end was a blind customer service representative. To test the man's character, he deliberately picked a fight, trying everything he could to provoke the blind man.
The blind beef salesman is trying to help me. I'm actually starting to feel pretty bad for you, Ezra. Because I look at my life and it is surrounded by so much beauty and you can't see shit. Is that fair? Does that seem fair to you, Ezra?
Faced with such cruel words, the blind man didn't argue. He simply said a polite goodbye and hung up. The man immediately felt ashamed. He had never treated anyone like that before, let alone a blind person. But he wanted to give his organs to good people, and this was the only way to find out. One phone call wasn't enough to judge someone's character, so he followed the blind man. To his surprise, he found him playing the piano. Despite the unfairness life had dealt him, the blind man had come to accept it. He embraced his life with genuine passion. The man continued to follow him to a cafe. There, a waitress's voice caught his attention. The blind man struck up a conversation with her and even called her by name. The man could tell he had feelings for the girl, so he walked over and introduced himself.
You gonna ask her out? The waitress.
No.
You never know.
Oh. I don't think she sees me.
Looking at this kind and sincere blind man, the man already had his answer.